Yeah, Zorks and Steph trained really well today, so I guess it's up to the fitness staff and the coaches whether they're right to go after 1 week or whether you give them another week and then really get their injuries under control. So yeah, but they train well today, so as far as I can see, I would say so.
What does it mean to have them back?
Oh, very handy, absolutely. Two of our leaders, and but I think one thing that we've proven over the last few years, when guys like Harris and Hodgie have missed games, and obviously on the weekend, we've got a really strong team and strong depth, and we're able to cover for them. But certainly at times on the weekend, particularly in the first half, I felt like maybe Zorks' class would have been handy out there just to break the game open. But obviously in the end, we were able to break it open in the second half. So yeah, we'll see how they go. And yeah,
you did touch on it there, but if they don't come up, the squad's got a real maturity about it now that everyone else is sort of able to step up and play a role.
Yeah, we certainly feel that. I think like an example of that is we've got an extensive leadership group. I think there's 8 of us in there maybe, and probably when it got named, maybe it got ridiculed a little bit that there's too many people in there, but we feel like depth of leadership is a real strength of ours now, and I think that correlates to your point about when you have a couple of guys missing, it doesn't mean that there's no leadership out there. There's still another 6 or 7 guys in the leadership group, plus we've got some younger leaders also coming through. So yeah, certainly the way Fags has taught us and the way we've helped each other, it feels like everyone can make decisions out there, and as you said, we are maturing a hell of a lot.
Ryan, you boys have said you especially took it on yourself during the shutdown, during the period where everyone had to do their own thing to really jump in and keep the group together.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think one of my strengths as a leader is being able to communicate and have relationships with a lot of guys, and I think that's important for any leader, and I think our leadership group does that quite well. So just as any other club, we put a lot of things in place to make sure that we kept in contact and we were able to do that, and I think it's shown in our performances so far that guys were ready to go, and credit to the whole squad and the whole team and the whole club, because we've really set ourselves up, and we need to do that again this weekend. And as we've seen, the competition's so equal at the moment, anyone's beating anyone, so you've got to take your wins, and while you're in form, keep running with it. So that's what we plan to do this weekend.
You did open your house up to play, to have the gym downstairs and underneath the players could use?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think me and Eric were probably the 2 main ones that had the home gym facility running. So I was lucky that I had Harris and Zorks and some of the big dogs around there. So you popped your head in a couple of times, Benny. But look, we created an environment where guys want to do the work themselves. It's not a matter of someone watching over their shoulder or anything like that. So it certainly wasn't me telling guys they need to come around. It was people off their own bat doing the work, and as I said, so far it's shown, and hopefully we can keep rolling with it.
I just turned up because I wanted to see Harris's inspirational fight. Crows this weekend. Yeah, they've been travelling pretty rough. What do you expect from them?
Yeah, they have, and I guess it's a position we've been in as a club a couple of times over my journey over the last 10 years, and we expect they're a pretty proud club, and we expect them to come out, give us a good contest, and I think it's been touched on that they've got some really good players still in their side, so they'll give us a good game, and we probably still feel like if we perform like we did on the weekend, we'll give ourselves a good shot at winning. So we've just got to do that, and hopefully the result will take care of itself.
Sort of game though that could catch you out if you don't turn up 100% switched on.
Absolutely, and as I spoke about before, it's such an even competition at the moment. I think tipsters will be having a nightmare. So such a short season, you need to take every week, take every win you can, and hopefully this weekend's an opportunity for us. And as I said, if we play like we did last week, the result should take care of itself.
The fixture's starting to trickle out for the next few rounds. Are you prepared to get a few frequent flying miles after a bit of time at home?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the season is all about being agile and adaptable. So I haven't seen, apart from Collingwood, but you know, it's exciting for us to be able to go on the road again, and hopefully for the next couple of weeks we can keep using our home ground advantage and really set ourselves up for the rest of the year.
Any issues in the back of the head about playing in Melbourne, obviously with what's going on down there at the moment?
Nah, not at all. Nah, the AFL is so good at looking after us, and I think Gil and the team have got so many things in place to ensure that, you know, every risk is avoided where possible, and so yeah, nah, not at all. And I think that game's at the MCG, which is always exciting to be able to play at the MCG, no matter whether there's a crowd or not. So nah, it's not a concern for me, and I don't think it's a concern for any of the boys.